for the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9?
And this carries into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
He'll come out throwing here on first down. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Out of bounds.
That last catch short the marker by just a yard, leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Sliding out of the pocket. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. A great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left in no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but he didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. McSorley from the shotgun. He's going deep for Brown. Strong coverage by Carolina. And on we go to 4th down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
And punter Sterling Hoffrichter out now on 4th down.
Christian McCaffrey deep for Carolina. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That's excellent.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
He's brought down at his own.
And while they hope to continue this drive, it's really already mission accomplished. They've given enough space now that they have to punt the ball. They've done so with that first run.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So, CD, his very first pass of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, look, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. But think about all the warm-up that we saw, right? Every pass he threw wasn't a single interception because, oh, that's right, there were no defenders out there. A little bit different when there's live guys out there chasing the football.
4 yards on.
But they certainly got dented with that first down run. So now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
Second down, it's Drake. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy gets a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
So they've been unable to capitalize on a great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. They run toss Pass to the right with Drake. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really stretch your defense.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense, because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Bridgewater going to lead the Panthers up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup of 38. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun.
One last drive. Let's get this done.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he's got his man. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers have taken the lead. He's got it. We'll see that opening drive field goal and rings in a touchdown. And that makes it 7-3. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Here's Oliver.
Damn.
And able to get this out to the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf, dude. That's bottom shelf.
Oh, let's go!
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, the gap
Oh.
on the outside, and my scout
Fuck.
report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
Yeah.
Yo. What's up, bro?
That's the end of the 1st.
He was. I don't know if he's still good.
Falcons 3.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2.
No fucking way. No fucking way.
That's complete.
No fucking way!
Field at the 49-yard line. That's a good job.
Oh my
What movie you talking
god.
about? Hold on, I'm in a fight though.
Wow.
It's simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
No fucking way, bro.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call.
I can't believe my eyes.
4th and a yard. They looked at throw. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position.
It's a turnover on downs.
Bridgewater on first down. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Robbie Anderson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
The score, Panthers 14, Falcons 3.
Gano following the touchdown here to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points needed.
You got to into the points per drive ratio. That answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts. And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, getting it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
That shit blew the fuck out of me, bro.
Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dime. Nice grab. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
I know retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32. I'll be all right.
Okay,
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissue. They showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. The Falcons on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9. Rolling to his right. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 30. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Sliding out of the pocket. Strong coverage by Carolina. And on we go to 4th down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
A 43-yard attempt.
And this is no good. Close, but no cigar, just wide right. And this score will stay right where it is.
It's been a nightmare season. You're well under 500. Your defense hasn't really kept in a lot of games. And now it's spilling over to the kicking game. That's 3 points you've got to be able to bank on.
First down, Bridgewater. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. Room here to run. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that, you've got to have a secondary that can find a way to it and find a way to get him on the ground. Absent of that, he's going to find the end zone every time.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Aaron Donald able to record his 5th sack of the season. And here's Hofrichter now, the punter, as he sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. Good head-down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
At their own 40.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how they sequence things, how it's run. But you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. Good. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And again, it's Bridgewater. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. Gano's kick is good. And the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's 24-3. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
There's a kickoff for the Falcons.
The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
He's going to air one out for Anderson. And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
He's crazy. He's checking crazy.
Throwing, Bridgewater. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Brings up
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
And this is going to be back-to-back tackles for a loss here as the Falcons defense yet again drops him behind the line. Third and long for Bridgewater. Got his target, Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Bridgewater now. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it third and goal. McCaffrey. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on fourth and goal.
Well, Brennan, we always know that once you score one touchdown, you will too. You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
27.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
At their own 24-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.